What's up, everybody, and welcome back to our channel, Intuitive Radio. Thank you so much for being here today and for being patient with me as I got these readings out to you. As you know, your girl has been sick, and now that I'm feeling much better, I'm feeling like I'm good and I'm ready to get these readings back out to you. Okay, so with that being said, we have 4 piles in front of you today to pick from. Pile number 1 is Red Jasper. Pile number 2 is Citrine. Pile number 3 is Carnelian. And pile number 4 is a rough ruby, okay? Make sure to pick with your intuition so that we can get the clearest messages for you on what is going to happen for you the month of November, what do you need to be aware of, and what is the advice. All right, I will see you at your pile. Hey, pile 1, if you chose this red jasper crystal, this is going to be your reading. So I have pre-shuffled 6 cards. The first 3 are these numinous astro deck cards, and they're going to tell us the 3 biggest things that you need to pay attention to in the month of November. And then these last 3 cards are going to be advice. Let's start off with these and see what's coming up for you. Ooh, Pluto transformation. So what you need to be aware of is that you're going to go through a lot of changes. You're going to be experiencing a lot of changes. There may be a lot of shifts or sudden unexpected occurrences happening in the month of November, especially since, you know, it's already Scorpio season, and Scorpio and Pluto are very closely related, closely connected, right? So I'm just getting the sense that there's going to be some transformation. There are going to be a lot of changes, a lot of things shifting, and I'm getting that they're going to be big things. I'm getting Tower energy. So it just could be that your entire life is going to be going through a very significant reset, and you're just going to be feeling like, you know what, I think I want to change my whole life, right? So I feel like if this is how you've been feeling, the energy is going to be very supported during the month of November. So this would be a perfect time for you to try something new, change your hair, change your appearance, or change something in your life where the planet, what planet rules Scorpio? Mars and Pluto, right? Obviously, duh. So look where Pluto is in your chart. That's the house where you want to do some changes, or where your 8th house is, your 8th house ruler. That's where you may want to do some changes, okay? So for example, let's say your 8th house is ruled by Capricorn. You may want to do some changes relating to how you work, how you deal with money, things of that nature, okay? So I'm going to put this here. Hopefully y'all can see it. Second card that we have out is 3rd house. Okay, Gemini energy. You may be a Gemini. This is 3rd house perception. It says speech, thoughts, social media, excursions, dating, siblings, research, street life, circulation, discussions, surroundings, and sociability. So with this 3rd house coming out, I'm getting that one thing that you also need to pay attention to the month of November is just your thoughts, your communication, how you talk to people, and how people talk to you in particular. I'm feeling that you're going to receive a lot of messages by way of other people or by way of external communication. So I'm getting even things that you see online. So whatever type of spam emails you might be getting, whether that's people commenting under your post, new people following you, I'm getting that there's going to be a surge in communication, either that more people are wanting to talk to you, or you just need to be mindful of the things that you say, the things that you hear, and what it is that you're feeding your mind with, okay? This is that Gemini energy, that Mercurial energy, and it's a very cerebral energy, which means I feel that for the month of November, you need to pay attention to your thoughts. You need to be paying attention to what you're thinking. I mean, I feel like I keep saying this. Pay attention to what you're thinking, what you're hearing, the things that people are saying to you, who you're interacting with, social media. I feel like this is going to be very significant, right? And we're going to put some clarification after this. So rest assured, this is not the end of the reading, and it's not going to be this general. 1st house, period. With this 1st house coming here, it's time for you to focus on yourself in the month of November. I feel like you're going to be changing a lot in yourself, because I kept thinking of Pluto in the 1st house, even though I didn't say it, or like being a Scorpio sun. I just feel like there's a change here that needs to happen that is focused on yourself. I feel like these two changes in terms of third house and the Pluto, the transformation and the perception, deals with your self transformation and your self perception. How do you see yourself? How do you think about yourself? How do you interact with yourself? How do you speak to yourself? How do you affirm yourself? How do you discipline yourself? You know, I think there's a need for you to focus on your relationship to yourself and how that interacts with other people. And I feel like what needs to change is not only how you deal with yourself, but how you allow other people to deal with you, how you interact with other people, where these energies line, interact, mingle, all of these things. These are things that you need to be paying attention to the month of November, okay? So Pluto, aka Scorpio as well, kind of Mars a little bit, third house, which is Gemini, and then first house, which is Aries. Let's put some clarification. What else? What is changing in Pile One's life with this Pluto transformation card? What is changing in Pile One's life? 8 of Wands, okay? Your energy is changing. Maybe you need to stop being so impulsive. This is Sagittarius energy, right? Maybe there's an energy of slowing down here. I also think of this card as a communication card. So, of course, Gemini, we have those two influences kind of showing up. I feel like maybe how these changes are coming quickly because this is a speed card, right? So I feel like these changes are coming quickly. You may be changing in how quickly you think, how you approach things. If there's a bit of an impulsiveness here that is not helping you out, I feel like that's going to be changing. What else is changing? The Sun in reverse. Yeah, it wasn't the first thing I said was your energy. If you're feeling too drained, that's definitely changing. I feel like anything that makes you unhappy, that takes from your energy, that is draining, is definitely going to be changing with the Sun card being in reverse here. Yeah, I feel like there's some things in your life that are just really draining and taking from your energy, and the universe is like, Pile One, we're gonna take those things away from you because you don't need those things anymore, okay? So that's the energy that I'm getting here, especially with this Sun card being in reverse. I feel like something is messing with your peace, it's messing with your vibe, it's messing with your energy, and it's got to go. You may know what this is, but I feel like it's gonna go pretty quickly, or yeah, there's just a lot of fire energy. So you may be a fire sign, a Martian. I'm just playing with y'all. Okay, third house. What is this third house about for my piles? What do they need to be? Oh, Pile Ones, I mean. What do they need to be aware of the month of November in relation to the third house? Can you tell me more about this third house card for my Pile Ones? What do they need to be aware of? Justice. Yep, like I said, paying attention to how other people treat you, how other people treat you, how you treat yourself, and how you allow other people to treat you, right? It's like there needs to be this balance here. You need to take care of yourself, but also realize that how other people speak to you and how you speak to you, those two things need to be in balance, okay? So, for example, if you surround yourself with people who engage with a lot of negative self-talk, it's likely that you're going to engage in a lot of negative self-talk. If you interact with people who affirm you, who love you, who support you, it's likely that you will also treat yourself in the same way. So I feel like there needs to be a balance here in terms of how you interact with other people and how you allow them to interact with you, and also how you see yourself. And I'm also hearing don't care so much about how other people see you. That's something you need to let go of. Social media detox is due for some of you here because social media is really messing with your mental health and your self-perception. Just remember that everything you see on social media is not real. It's how people want to portray themselves. It's how they show themselves off. It's how they want to be seen. It's not always an accurate representation of what's actually going on. What else do my Pile Ones need to know? 5 of Cups. Oh, you might be. It's in reverse. I'm getting closure. closure energy. Someone who has broken your heart here is letting them go. There's going to be justice. Maybe you'll get your verbal justice, verbal communication. I feel like there's going to be some justice served here in terms of someone who has hurt you in the past. Excuse me. I definitely feel like you're going to have the opportunity to speak your mind, or someone is going to get justice based on what they see on social media. It could really go a number of different ways, but I'm just getting very strongly that there's going to be some form of communication here, and you're going to be like, yes, this is my justice. Because I'm just getting very strongly that maybe, I feel like an ex might be trying to communicate with you. I feel like it's just this energy of someone from the past trying to talk with you, but you not wanting to talk to them, or them not being able to reach you, is a form of justice. There's something about this connection that you're going to have to work through in forms of communication. So it could be someone coming back. It could be maybe you and your partner going through rocky waters right now. You're going to be able to talk through that. Okay, let's see. First house. What do my pile ones need to know about the month of November for this first house card? One more card. Thanks. Two of Wands. And the King of Cups in reverse. Yep. Stop focusing so much on how other people have hurt you. Stop focusing so much on other people who do hurt you, people who are emotionally unavailable, and walk towards yourself. You need to walk away from people who aren't meant for you, people who don't care for you as they should, people who aren't treating you the way that you deserve to be treated. Sneaky people who try and hurt your feelings or speak to you negatively. I'm just getting that with this first house card being clarified by the Two of Wands and the King of Cups in reverse. This month, there's a need for you to walk away from things that do not make you happy. We have the Sun in reverse, the King of Cups, and the Five of Cups in reverse. You need to leave things that are unfulfilling behind, and you need to walk towards a better balance. Two of Wands and the Justice card. Sorry, y'all. I have so many cards in my hands. You need to walk away from these things that aren't making you happy and walk towards something that's better for you, something that's more in line or in balance with what you've got going on and with what you're trying to accomplish. My pile ones. Okay, it seems like there's a reluctance to move on here from something that's not good for you. I'm hearing it hurts so bad. No, it hurts so good. That's what I'm hearing. It hurts so good. Yeah, I know those vibes. But it seems like there's something you need to walk away from, and you are not doing it, right? But in the month of November, you're going to do it, all right? We have this Pluto card here. It's, again, giving me Tower vibes. It's just giving me the sense that, you know, whatever is not meant for you, the month of November is being washed away. There's a need for you to focus on your happiness, bringing balance back into your life, and not sacrificing yourself, what you want, what you feel, what you need, for what other people want, feel, and need, okay? Let's get your advice. Ace of Wands. Reconnect to yourself, reconnect to your passion, reconnect to the things that make you feel good, especially with this first house self here. It's like focus back on yourself. Focus back on the things that make you feel good. Focus back on the things that you want and enjoy and gain pleasure from. I'm also getting that new beginnings are coming. Something, it's like you're going to find a new spark. If you've been feeling drained, like I mentioned, your energy, right? I feel like this is like a matchstick being sparked, and it's going to start like a wildfire. You're going to get your energy back. You're going to get your money back up. Whatever it may be that you have been feeling has been lacking is going to flow in abundance again. Queen of Swords. Yes, this is goes very well with the third house. I feel like there's an energy of regulating your emotions here and standing up for yourself. With this sword being up here, that's kind of like raising a barrier. So one thing that is improving for you this month of November is barriers, improving your barriers and not allowing other people to cross your boundaries, because that is something that is draining and taking from you. And being in a relationship with no reciprocity is never enjoyable. Two of Wands again. I cannot make this up, y'all. So we have advice again for you. The Two of Wands. You're being encouraged to start a new journey. It's like you're going on a new path. There are new things that are meant for you. There's a new future. There's new horizons on the waters, whatever the sayings are. And it's like, now's not the time for you to be stagnant. Now's not the time for you to be going back to old things. Now's the time for you to completely reframe, completely change, completely readjust your life, your entire life, and your sense of self, who you think you are. With the Two of Wands here, it's just giving me the sense that it's like you're being pushed. It's like, go through these new doors that's being open for you. Like, don't just stay in the back, hidden, hiding, staying in the past. Like, we have these new doors that are open for you that we need you to walk through so that you can start a completely new and completely different life. Okay, awesome. That's all that I'm seeing for you, Power One. Thanks so much for tuning into my frequency. If this reading resonated, let me know down below. Do you got any plans for this month of November? What's up? What's happening? Happy birthday if you are a Scorpio or a Sagittarius, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hey, Pile 2, if you chose this citrine crystal, this is going to be your reading, okay? So I have pre-shuffled 6 cards for you. We're going to look at these ones first that are going to tell us what are the themes that you need to pay attention to in November, and then we'll look at these last, which is advice for your month of November, okay? So, first card, actually, let's start with this one because that's actually the first card. We have Moon feelings, okay? So, the month of November, you're going to be very in tune with your feelings, or you may be feeling very emotional or very emotionally heightened, or just very aware of how you're feeling about anything at any given time that it is occurring, okay? Being very in tune with your emotions. You may be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and I feel like this is a time where you're just going to feel very connected to yourself, very connected to how you're feeling. Some of the words we have here are instinct, nurturing, gut reactions, comfort, digestion, home, family. I'm just feeling like a very kind of warm feeling. I'm also kind of getting the sense that you're longing. It's like there's a longing for home. And it may not necessarily be like home, like your hometown or where you live, but I feel like it's home in the sense of feeling like you're in a place where you feel safe, where you feel connected to those around you, and where you feel like you belong and that you are accepted. So I'm feeling like in the month of November, not only are you going to be very in tune with your feelings, but there's going to be this kind of yearning for home, yearning for family, yearning for a connection, wanting to feel connected, wanting to feel safe, wanting to feel loved, wanting to feel nurtured. These are some of the things that are going to be coming up for you. We also have Gemini, the butterfly. So if you were drawn to Pile 1, go check that out. But for Gemini, the butterfly, we have curious, communicative, versatile, flexible. I feel like you're definitely in a mood where in the month of November, you're going to want to meet new people. You're going to want to make new connections. You're going to want to be a social butterfly. You may be a water, air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, okay? I'm getting a very flighty energy, and by flighty, I mean just wanting to communicate more people, wanting to feel connected more to people, wanting to meet new people, wanting to talk, wanting to interact, especially, with these long 2 years of COVID, right? Almost 2 years coming on now. It's been hard being forced to keep our distance, not being able to interact with people as fully as we want to. I feel like there's a need here for just fun, partying. Gemini is a very social energy. It's the socialite along with Libra, right? So there's that energy of, I feel like you want to put yourself out there and see who you attract, right? And then we have North Node, Destiny. Yeah, I just feel like in the month of November, you're realizing that, some of you may be a Sagittarius North Node, right? Because we are in no. We're not in Sagittarius season yet, but we will be. And the South Node is presently in Sagittarius. So we have North Node, South Node energy because North Node is in Gemini, right? So that's very, very interesting. So you may be a Gemini or a Sag North Node, But I'm just getting that you're following your destiny. And I feel like part of your destiny involves being a socialite, being a social butterfly, putting yourself out there, and maybe even talking to people about emotional things or being able to connect with people on a more emotional level. Some of you might feel drawn to a purpose like social work or psychology, psychiatry, anything like that, where you're helping people talk through their emotions, you're supporting them, you're uplifting them, or you may just be drawn to talking to people in general. But I feel like there's your destiny is coming out here, and this destiny has to deal with you talking, communicating, interacting with other people and your emotions and or their emotions as well. Okay, so let's pull some clarification to see what is this actually all about. What do my pile twos need to know about this moon feelings card? The Hermit. Yep. So that's that Virgo energy. You're going to be feeling, I heard, trapped inside your emotions, but I don't think, Eight of Cups and the Ace of Swords. I guess I'll take it. So we have El Hermit, the Eight of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. Boom. Hermit card. This is you feeling more like you want to be isolated, which is interesting because the Hermit and the Gemini, that's kind of two different sides. I'm feeling like maybe there's it's like you're walking away from this isolation. It's like you have been feeling trapped, or you've been trapping your emotions within a box, and now you're like, okay, well, it's time to open up, and it's time to put myself out there, and it's time to stop hiding and blocking my emotions, and maybe time to start expressing them. Boom. Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is about self-expression. It's about inner clarity. It's about opening up your throat chakra and using your voice. So with this moon feeling cards here, I'm feeling that you are learning how to communicate your feelings now. You're learning how to express yourself. You're learning how to share how you're feeling, put yourself out there, and you're no longer bottling up how you feel. You're no longer keeping that inside. You're no longer ignoring that, because that is an important part of your North Node, your destiny. What do my pile twos need to know about this Gemini butterfly card? Sorry if my shuffling is bad. What do my pile twos need to know about this Gemini card? The Tower in reverse. Definitely check out pile one. And the Two of Swords in reverse. Ooh, indecision. You don't know if you want to cut somebody off or not. And that has partly to do with you learning how to express your emotions. I feel like maybe there's someone around you who you've been like, keeping around because you've been giving them the benefit of the doubt. But now I'm getting the sense that it's like, now you're more in tune with your emotions. You know this person is not good for you. You know they're irritating you. I feel like you've been trying to be nice with them, but I feel like this may be a friend who you're now realizing like you don't really want to be friends with them. But I'm just getting the sense that there's someone who like you're ready to cut off, or you feel like you need to cut off, but you're not doing a very good job at it. With this Tower card being in reverse, I feel like this person has probably tried to bring you down, tried to lower your self-esteem, try to make you feel some type of way about yourself. And now that you're more in tune with your feelings, you know how you're feeling, you're not keeping that inside no more. You're gonna Ace of Swords, you're gonna express that. But with the Two of Swords being in reversed here, I feel like it's hard for you to know how to express that, or you don't know how they're gonna react. And you don't want to cause a huge scene, but I feel like you do want to cut this person off, but you're not necessarily sure how. You're not sure how to let them go. You're not sure how to express your feelings. You want to go forward and say something to them and say, hey, you make me feel bad about myself, what it may be. And you want to let that out, but I feel like there's a struggle here in the month of November of not knowing how to properly express that. But now that you're aware of your emotions, it's not like you can just keep it in. It's not like you can just keep it in anymore and ignore. Yeah, Queen of Swords being here. It's like you need to stand up for yourself. Definitely check out pile one if you were drawn to it. I know I keep saying that, but okay, let's see. What do my pile twos need to know about this North Node card? my pile too need to know about this North Node. The Hierophant, Taurus. So we have Earth sign energy in reverse, and then the Nine of Wands. Alright, let's look at this. So, with the Hierophant being in reverse, I feel like your destiny is very unconventional. It's not a traditional journey. It's not a conventional journey. It's not necessarily going to be an easy journey. And I caution when I say easy, I don't mean easy as in like, oh, it's easy as ABC. I mean, it's not going to be easy in like, it's just going to be linear, right? It's not going to be a linear journey. I feel like your path is going to go like this and like this and all kinds of different ways instead of just going like this, right? So I'm getting that by following your destiny, you're meant to be doing something unconventional, something different from, and it doesn't have to be vastly different. It may just be different from what everyone in your family has done before. So maybe everyone in your family went to college and then went to grad school and then found a job as a doctor, like everyone in your family. But you're like, maybe I'm just going to go to college and not go to grad school and not become a doctor, right? That's going to be very different compared to what the rest of your family has done. But I feel like there's a need for you to probably defend yourself here or defend what it is that you want to do. I feel like there may be a lack of acceptance from other people, either in your family or just around you, thinking like, hey, maybe you should aspire for greater things. Maybe you should aspire for this. Maybe you should aspire for that. Maybe you should do this instead of that because you'll get more money or you'll be more financially stable or because the job market tells us that that's what you should do right now. Whatever the case may be, I feel like you're going to need to defend yourself. Not only are you going to be defending your emotions, defending yourself against this person who may have been making you feel bad and you not want to stand up for yourself, but you're also going to have to defend yourself against people who don't see your vision, people who don't necessarily believe in what you believe in. You're going to have to figure out how to say, look, this is what I want to do. This is the path that I'm following for me. And I don't care what you think. I'm doing what's best for me, right? Not what's best for you, not what's best for us, because this is my path in the end of the day. Okay. So let's put these down and look at your advice. Seven of Cups. Consider all your options because we have the Seven of Cups and then we have the Eight of Cups. And for this, I'm also hearing, remember that you are abundant, okay? So if you want to cut someone off, if you want to start a new job, if you want to end one thing, always remember that another thing will be on the way because you're abundant. You have options, all right? It's not like you're going to do one thing, break up with this person, and then you're never going to meet anyone again, quit this job, and you're never going to get a job again. There are plenty of jobs, plenty of people, plenty of apartments out there, plenty of cars, whatever it is that it may be, whatever it is that you're trying to get rid of, purge and make space for something new. Just know that you are abundant. There's plenty of fish, there's plenty of room in the ocean. I was gonna say there's plenty of fish in the sea, but yeah, there's plenty of room in the ocean. All right. Eight of Swords. Okay. Yeah, with this card coming out, it's funny because we have the cups, and that card is advice for the moon, and the cups is water, and moon is the energy, emotional energy, and then that was clarified by the Eight of Cups, and then this one is the Swords card. So I feel like it's a very strong energy here of needing to focus not only on your emotional health but your mental health. Okay, but yeah, Eight of Swords. Don't feel trapped by anybody or anything because you have the power to make the changes that you want to see. Don't feel trapped by anybody who's trying to tell you like stay in this job. Don't feel trapped by anybody who's trying to tell you buy this car. Don't feel trapped by anybody trying to tell you sign this lease. Don't feel trapped by anybody trying to tell you to do anything that's different from what you know you're meant to be doing or what you know you want to do. Don't allow other people to make decisions for you. Don't give other people the reins to your life. The last card of advice we have, everything is fine in reverse. Yep. Don't try and tell yourself that everything is fine if it's not. If there's something wrong, admit that to yourself because the only way you'll be able to change it is if you admit that, okay, things aren't exactly the way that I want or need them to be, but I recognize that, and I'm actively working towards making those changes, right? So I'm just getting the sense that don't hide things from yourself. And I'm getting that with that moon card and the hermit card. You know how in the beginning I said there was this energy of you kind of blocking your emotions back. Part of that is kind of maybe deluding yourself or convincing yourself that everything is fine even though it isn't, or trying to tell yourself one thing when you actually know the reality of something else. Okay, so for some of you, if you feel like you have strayed so far from the path of what you want to be doing or where you want to be going, don't stress, don't fret. Like, it's not too late. You can always end up back on your path. You know, your path never truly leaves you. So if that's how you feel, just take a moment to recognize that. The first step is acceptance. After you accept something, only then can you start working towards changing it and figuring out, all right, where do I go from here? How do I move now? And where am I headed? Okay. So it seems like for the month of November is going to be focused on reconnecting to your feelings, disconnecting from people who make you feel not close to yourself, and focusing on your destiny, finding your destiny, walking back on that path of your destiny. Some of you are Gemini North Node. If you are, definitely the next upcoming eclipse season is going to be very, very transformational for you. Okay. Thanks so much for thanks so much, Pile 2, for tuning into my frequency. If this reading resonated, please comment down below and let me know. How did I do? What plans do you have for the month of November? What are you looking forward to? If you are a Scorpio or a Sagittarius, happy birthday to you, my love, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye. Hey, Pile 3, if you chose this Carnelian crystal, this is going to be your reading. Let's take a look at what's happening for the month of November, okay? I pre-shuffled 6 cards for you. The first 3 are going to tell us the overall themes that we need to pay attention to, and the last 3 are going to be some advice for you, okay? Let's dive right into it. First card out is the 12th house. Ooh, baby. Some of you may be a Pisces, or you have some significant placements or planets in your 12th house. I'm just getting that you're going to be very introspective, all right? It says surrender, subconscious mind, compassion, dreams, karma. Ooh, and this candle does say karma. So that one's for you, Pile 3s. You're clearing out some karma. Forgiveness, baggage, trance states, the unseen, healing, spiritual development, guilt, prayer, and the Akashic records. All right. So first off, I'm getting that in the month of November, you're going to be spiritually upgrading. Not only that, you're going to be forgiving people. You're going to be releasing karma. You're going to be closing out karmic debts. Okay, and I feel like your dreams are going to be helping you heal a lot or sending you a lot of messages. So if you've been meaning to start a dream journal, now would be the perfect time for you to start writing down your dreams and just being really aware of how you're feeling and really aware of not just how you're feeling emotionally but physically. Are you tired mentally? Are your thoughts foggy? Are you having a hard time paying attention? I feel like right now your body is going to tell you exactly what you need to know about what is going on with you. 12th house, right? That's the subconscious. And I feel like subconscious in this way means that I feel like there's a need for you to pay attention to the signs that your body is sending you. Are you hungry? Then eat. Do you need to go to the bathroom? Then go to the bathroom. Are you sleepy? Then go to sleep, right? Are you tired? Take a break. Are you thirsty? Drink some water. Are you stressed? What can you do to relieve your stress? Are you sad? What can you do to self-soothe, okay? There's a need for you to be aware of how you're feeling so that you can provide yourself with what you need in the month of November. Square challenges. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of challenges for you in the month of November. But remember that any squares, any challenges, any challenging times are here to help you grow. They're here to teach you something that you need to know. I was just getting the sense that you were going to go through this alone in terms of learning how to take care of yourself, learning how to listen to the messages of your body. So I feel like there may be some times where you feel like you need to call out to some people, but you feel like you need to go through this alone. I'm just kind of getting the sense that these challenges are meant to help you grow and are meant to help you recognize the strength that you have within yourself, to recognize the abilities that you have. You are able to not only make it through, but you can also learn a lot about yourself during this time. So I feel like the month of November may be challenging for you, but it's only meant to help you grow. Then we have trine, flow. Look at that. The energy is flowing, right? How you go from a challenge to energies that flow smoothly. This says harmonizes, aids, enriches, benefits, energizes, enjoys, eases, right? I feel like it's going to be hard, then it's going to be easy. That's what's going to be happening for you this month of November. And it all has to do with your subconscious, the 12th house, okay? I feel like first it's going to be challenging when you start to realize, like, oh my gosh, this is really how I'm feeling all the time. Like, this is all these subconscious things that are happening. I feel like it may be a bit overwhelming for you to deal with at first, recognizing your true thoughts, recognizing your true feelings, and seeing them come to the surface and being able to recognize them and pay attention to them. That can be triggering and challenging. But I feel like once you start to accept that water is going to flow. Not that water, but that energy is going to flow. You're going to feel more connected. You're going to be so connected to yourself that you can't even imagine what it would be like to not be connected to yourself in that way, to not hear the messages that your body is sending to you. Okay, let's pull some advice. My pile of threes. Let's see what's up. What's up with it this month? Let's start with the 12th house, okay? What do my pile of threes need to know? We have the Star card. With the Star card being the first card coming out here, I'm just getting right away that you need to remain hopeful. You need to be aware, and you need to illuminate the darkness. When you think about a star, it's this burning bright ball of gas light in a vast sea of darkness. And I feel like, the 12th house represents that darkness in a way, but I feel like your consciousness, being aware of the 12th house, your consciousness is that illumination. So you need to be the light, and you need to be able to guide your thoughts to the light, and you need to be the light in your life to help you kind of overcome some of this overwhelming energy. I feel like you're naturally a very intellectual person, but also a very cheerful person, right? This is that Aquarius energy, but I'm getting that you need to tap into this energy more so as to not be dragged down by the heaviness of your thoughts. Realize that you are not your thoughts, no matter how heavy they are, how challenging they are, even how excited they are or angry. Just realize that you are not your thoughts. Your thoughts are a result of your feelings, but you should not make decisions based on your feelings alone, okay? What else do my pile threes need to know about the 12th house during the month of November? We have the Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. Okay, let me stop shuffling because I got all the cards I need. Okay, Knight of Pentacles to the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Knight of Pentacles in reverse to the Page of Pentacles. There's a need for you to go back to start over. I feel like this is giving me childhood vibes. There's a need for you to go back to your childhood or go back to how you once were. There's a need for you to start over. It's giving me regression. I almost said linear regression. So some of y'all are into data or something. That might be like, a message for you. Sorry about that, pal. 3. My sister burst into my room and gave me a fright. Like, I'm like shaking and shit. But it's okay. I don't even remember what I was saying, but I kind of do. I was talking about this Knight of Pentacles to the Princess of Pentacles. There's the energy of you needing to go back to something, going back to square one, starting over. And I think that has to do with your subconscious limiting beliefs. So maybe there's a need for you to focus very strongly the month of November on rewriting your subconscious limiting beliefs. That's where your energy needs to be focused to. Maybe there have been some beliefs that you have that are not serving you and they're no longer serving you. And it's like you need to rewrite those. And I think that's where that challenge comes from, because it's like, oh my gosh, now I need to think in a whole new way. How do I do that? How do I reprogram my mind? But once you do that, things are going to start flowing. The energy is going to start flowing. Everything is going to start making sense. You're going to start seeing the changes, right? So with this 12th house here, I'm just getting, it may be hard, it may be difficult, right? But with the Star card there, it's a need for you to be hopeful. Realize that you are the one in charge. You have the power, you have the control, so you can do what it needs to be done. What are some of these challenges in the month of November? What are some of the challenges Pi 3 will face this month? Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, goodness. You're going to be feeling not as abundant as you usually feel like you are. There may be a lack of money. There may be a restriction of money, or a need to restrict how much money you are spending. There's something about your subconscious beliefs that are really affecting your abundance and your material abundance in particular. Can you tell me more about the challenges pile 3 will face this month? Oh my gosh, and heartbreak, y'all. This is a lot. So there's beliefs about how worthy you are, how lovable you are, how lovable and how worthy you are, and how deserving you are of abundance and love and the connection. So these are the beliefs that are holding you back, and those are the ones that I'm hearing that you need to work on the most. You need to start telling yourself that you are abundant, that you are rich, that you are wealthy, and that you are worth love, and that you are lovable, and that people do love and appreciate you, because those are the subconscious limiting beliefs that are stopping you from achieving your highest potential at this time. And I feel like the month of November is kind of dedicated to that. You know, Scorpio season is a perfect time to do shadow work, to do some deep diving. You know, Ralph Waters diving deep. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? You know, Ralph Waters. Is that his name? I don't know. Oops, I dropped the death card, which is the Scorpio energy again. I'm not going to pull it out, but I'm a little all over the place in this energy now. But let's see what this trine energy, what is this positive energy flow in the month of November for my pile threes? What is this positive energy flow? We have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. We have a lot of Pentacles energy. So again, there's a strong focus on your material world. You're going to be spending money on good things. Spending money on yourself is highly encouraged at this time. And make sure that you don't feel bad. Don't have buyer's remorse, nothing like that. Make sure that you're spending money on things that you actually feel okay spending money on. Because I'm just getting the sense that you're feeling not as rich, as abundant as you normally are. What is this positive flowing energy? And the Eight of Swords, you have the control, you have the power. I'm hearing that, I got the power. Yes, you are in control. You're being reminded that you are in control, no matter how dark, no matter how dreary things seem. You are in control. Don't allow yourself to be controlled by your surroundings. You control the surroundings. You have the power. You have the direction. You know where you're going. You know what you're doing. You know what you deserve. You know what needs to be done. Pile 3. And you're being reminded that, hey, you have the power. Hey, you have the control. Hey, you can do this. Your guide's like, hey, you can do this, okay? So let's look at your advice. Temperance in reverse. Yeah, healing. Things are being healed. Things are being worked out. But I feel like whereas upright, this card will be like divine guidance, divine healing, divine intervention. I'm getting that in reverse. It's like, okay, you need to learn how to do this for yourself. It's time for you to step up and take control because, like I say, you got the power. You got the power, so you can do it. You should do it, and you're more than capable of doing it. So you don't always have to rely on outside sources, on outside things, on higher energies. You can do this yourself because you are the embodiment of healing. All right, so connect to your subconscious. Focus on healing those energies. Temperance is a very healing card. Also very Sagittarius, right? So we have Aquarius and Sagittarius. We have Capricorn, Virgo, Cancer. I meant to say Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. But let's see. Next, 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, there's something here about your money that you really, really, really need to be aware of. Because I'm not liking this. 9 of Pentacles in reverse, which represents self-sufficiency, self-abundance. I feel like the challenge is just going to be around money this month, all right? I'm just going to keep it 100 with you, pile 3. You might have some money problems this month. And that's why you need to be aware of how much money you're spending. Or spend money on the things that you need first, the things that you want, things that will make you feel good. So that by the end of the month, if you're running low on some coin, at least you still have food. At least you still got gas in the tank. At least you've already paid your rent and utilities. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just getting the sense that there's going to be some frustration, some struggles around your finances. And if that's something you're not anticipating, something you're not prepared for, now is the perfect time for you to plan and prepare. Okay, last card of advice. We have the Six of Wands in reverse. This is so interesting. Basically, the advice for you, pile 3, is that no matter how hard things seem, just know that things are going to eventually work out for you. I feel like, I'm not gonna lie, November might be a very challenging month for you, not only in terms of emotional hurt, but feeling like you need to start over again, feeling like a novice again, feeling that uncertainty, feeling some heartbreak, feeling like you don't have the power, feeling like you're not successful, feeling disconnected from yourself. But this energy is only temporary. That energy of discontent is only temporary. We have positive flowing energy that is going to be headed your way towards the end of the month, or as soon as you open yourself to receive it, right? So I'm just getting the sense that while there may be some challenges, these challenges are only the beginning to a period of stable flowing energy and harmony. All right, this is all that I'm seeing for you, pile 3. If this reading resonated, let me know down below. How's it going? Are you already feeling some of these energies? And what are you looking forward to the month of November? Thank you so much for tuning into my frequency. I love you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hey, pile 4. Welcome to your reading. If you chose this red ruby crystal, let's take a look and see what's coming for you this month of November and what you need to be aware of, okay? I have pre-shuffled 6 cards for you. These first 3 cards are going to tell us the overall themes that you need to pay attention to, and then the last 3 will tell us your advice. First card out we have is Aries, the Radical. Yeah, definitely needing to focus on yourself. I'm hearing not caring what other people think, doing your own thing, following your own path, doing what feels right to you. I'm getting a bit of an asshole energy, but I'm not really getting that's your energy. I'm just getting that's how other people are going to perceive you this month, because you're doing your own thing. Other people don't like it when you do your own thing, but you don't care. You're like, look, I'm gonna do my own thing. Yeah, right. So that's what I'm feeling for you guys right away with this Aries card. The words on here are active, self-starting, daring, fierce, assertive. You feeling bold this month of November. What's going on, pile 4? I like this energy for you. You're feeling bold this month. You're feeling assertive. You're feeling like, hey, I'm just gonna let my fire shine, and I'm gonna, if anybody comes too close and get burnt, that's on them. Because if you see a ball of walking fire down the street and you decide to, try and toast your marshmallows, but you get burnt instead, that's not gonna be your fault, right, pile 4? Right. We also have Ascendant. Yep, Aries rules the first house. The Ascendant is the first house, okay? Need to focus on yourself. Check out pile 1 or pile 2 if you were drawn to those piles. But yeah, I feel like a lot of people in this reading may have picked more than one pile. But yeah, with the Ascendant card coming out here, again, that's the need for you to focus on your sense of self, how you perceive yourself, how you connect to yourself. It's about your worldview, your mission statement, how you express yourself, your role in this world, your attitude, your point of view, your body image, okay? So I feel like you guys are just choosing to focus on yourself. I'm hearing focusing on how you dress, focusing on how you express yourself, focusing on how you interact with other people. It's like you're trying to just play around with your personality a little bit, in this game called life. You're like, okay, let me play around with my avatar. Let me buy some new clothes, change my hair, get a new job, whatever. I'm getting that you're just feeling really creative about your life, and you're feeling like, look, let me just do whatever feels good to me at this time. And then we have Neptune dreams. So you may be a fire sign. You may be an Aries or a Pisces. It says imagination, memories, the subconscious, self-sacrifice, ideals, universal love, visions, meditation, spirituality, compassion, empathy, fantasies, escapism, the ether, enchantment, confusion, veils, and magic. I feel like, yeah, maybe you've had an unrealistic outlook of yourself, or unrealistic expectations set on yourself, either by outside people or by yourself. And with this Pisces card being here, it's just giving me the sense that you are really choosing to dream and imagine and play around with who you can be, instead of feeling like you have to be trapped into a box, trapped into being who you you know, feeling trapped into being what other people want you to be rather than doing what you want to do. All right, let's get some clarification for you, pile 3. What about this Aries card from our pile 4? As I meant to say, Temperance. One more. Okay, so with the Temperance card coming out, again, this is balance, this is healing, this is letting things fall where they may, and not necessarily letting them fall where they may, but falling into place. Okay, I'm hearing that things are going to work out for you. I feel like you've been doing too much of giving yourself away to other people, and now it's like you're giving too much, which is never a bad thing, or not even a bad thing, where you're giving a lot to yourself. It's like, okay, it's my time to shine, it's my time to do what I want to do, and this is what I'm going to do. So if you've been in this energy of giving too much to other people, it's like you're finally getting your return. The return on your investment is you now having the ability to invest in yourself. What else shall my pile 4s in this Aries? What do they need to know about the month of November with this Aries card? I feel like people are going to feel challenged by you. One more card of clarification for Aries, the Radical. People will definitely be feeling intimidated by you this month of November. And as I say that, the Empress card comes out in reverse. This card is about self-love. So I'm getting that, yeah, you are focusing on your self-love. And instead of it being a negative thing in reverse, I'm getting that you're choosing to do this alone. It's like literally, it's giving me hermit vibes, but like the hermit to focus on your self-love. A lot of people don't want to see you shine. A lot of people don't want to see you being this beautiful, abundant Empress that you are, right? And the Empress's divine counterpart is the Emperor, ruled by what? Aries, right? But with this Empress card being in reverse, it's like you're very abundant, you're very beautiful, you're very in your energy, and a lot of people don't necessarily like that. So they feel either intimidated by you, they feel like you're trying to be better than them. Whatever the case may be, there's some people here who aren't happy about you doing your own thing this month of November. Choose yourself, right? The haters will eliminate themselves. They'll show their true colors and get out of your way. One more of those. Okay, can you tell me more about this Ascendant card for the month of November for my pile 4s? What do my pile 4s need to know about this Ascendant card for the month of November? What's going on? For my pile 4s, we have the 4 of Swords and the 7 of Swords. Baby, y'all need to peep who is around you. These messages have been pretty similar but different in a certain way. Pay attention to who's around you, because there are some snakes around you who are trying to disguise themselves as friends. And I feel like this month of November, you will really see their true colors. Just like I said, let the haters hate, and they will expose themselves. I feel like a lot of people are going to be exposing themselves this month. And you're going to realize that a lot of people who have been disguising themselves as their friends, this is giving me Scooby-Doo vibes, right? You think it's a monster, but the whole time it's just a person in a costume underneath. I feel like some people around you have been pretending to be your friend, your supporter, but really they do not necessarily have your best interests in mind. Sorry, pile 4, but we have the 4 of Swords here, which is telling me that y'all probably already knew this, or you've been having some subconscious questionings. I feel like you've been questioning some people, but you're like, nah, I'm thinking into it too much. Like, nah, they good, they my friend, you know. They have, like, you've been giving these people the benefit of the doubt, but the truth is, like, you should not be giving them any benefits of any doubts, because your intuition has been trying to tell you, like, watch out for this person because they don't have your best interests at heart. Just watch out. I feel like you've been getting some significant messages in your dreams. So really pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to your intuition, because with this Neptune card coming out here, I feel like you're going to be spiritually upgrading, and you're going to start peeping things before that maybe or start peeping things that maybe you haven't seen before. Like, you're gonna be like, yo, this person is actually mad sneaky. Like, how did I not see this? Or, yo, this person actually throws shade at me like a lot. How did I not notice this before? It's okay. Don't be upset with yourself. Don't question it. If you start peeping shit, pay attention to it, right? Because if people are being shady around you, then you need to bring the sunshine. So what else do my power fours need to know about this Neptune card for the month of November? What do my power fours need to know about this Neptune card in the month of November? We have the Judgment. Yep. Some people are judging you. Some people are... You're going to have increased judgment. You're going to have better judgment because of your intuition, and you're being encouraged to utilize your judgment and your discernment to make better decisions. So what else do my power fours need to know about this Neptune card for the month of November? Neptune. And then we have the World card and the Knight of Pentacles, which I'm not going to take out, but we have the World card and Judgment. And the funny thing is these cards come after each other. So this is card 20 and this is card 21, right? So it seems to me like you are very spiritually, very spiritually in tune. And if you aren't, this is what is going to happen the month of November. I feel like you're going to have a huge awakening or some type of upgrade or spiritual reset where now you're just so much more in tune. You're now so much more aware of what's happening around you, aware of the things that people are saying to you. And I feel like you're just really improving your extrasensory perceptions, which makes it easier for you to recognize when people are being fake, which makes it easier for you to recognize the path that you're meant to be on, to recognize what is holding you back, what is leading you astray. And I feel like the month of November is just you focusing on improving your life and upgrading and becoming a better version of yourself and cutting out people who aren't meant for you, okay? You're being pushed to kind of, I'm seeing the Fool card. You're being pushed to jump off that cliff, and you don't know that you have wings, right? And then while you're falling, you're hurtling to what you think is your death. You realize that, oh my God, I got wings. I can fly. Red Bull gives you wings. Sponsor me. I'm just playing. But anyways, this is literally how I'm feeling for you, pile 4. So the month of November, it's you focusing a lot on yourself and you starting to see yourself in a better light, you waking up your extrasensory perceptions, you being more connected to yourself. And with we have, Temperance, Judgment, the World. These are very strong. The Empress card, strong major arcana. And I just feel like some significant personal, individual, mental, and physical changes are happening for you the month of November. Let's tap in and see what the advice is. We have the 5 of Wands, right? So you're going to be walking away from conflict. You're going to be separating yourself from people who are not feeling you. You're going to be separating yourself from any conflict or, clashing that they may be between you and other people. You're being encouraged to let go any and all conflict that comes from other people. It's just not worth it. It's not worth your time. You're on your path, and it's only going to serve to distract you or hold you back. So don't engage in petty drama, petty conflict, because it's people trying to bait you. They know that it's going to hold you back in some shape, form, or fashion. We have the Hanged One, another Pisces card coming out here. So you may very strongly be a Pisces. You're seeing things from a new perspective. You're learning how to see yourself as somebody new, or you're trying to see yourself as somebody new. You're trying to recreate yourself, and you're manifesting a new version of yourself. And that is what is coming towards you. But in order to do that, realize that your energy is kind of determined by the people that you surround yourself with. So it's like you need to cut off some people, distance yourself from some people, because they're going to keep your energy in a low vibrational setting. And if you are continually surrounded by low vibrational people, your vibration will be lowered and you will not be able to make some of the changes, or you're going to struggle to make some of the changes that you need and want to make in your life. Pile 4. Last card out, 7 of Wands. Yeah, we have 2 7s out here. Yeah, there's a lot of conflict cards here. Seven of Wands is feeling like you need to defend yourself. I feel like you just don't want to be defensive anymore. You don't always want to be on edge. You just want to be separate from people. You just want like peace. You just want to be chill. You just want vibes. But it seems like, there's just been a lot of stressors, a lot of conflictors, a lot of challenges around you. And I'm just getting the sense that like this is happening so that you can be aware of it. Like so you can know like, bruh, Five of Wands, people are trying to fight with me. Seven of Swords, people are being sneaky. Seven of Wands, why am I always having to defend myself? The Empress in reverse, why do I have to protect my energy? Why do I have to hide my beauty? Why do I have to hide who I truly am to be safe from people? Temperance, you're now being encouraged to focus on yourself. You're now being encouraged to give to yourself rather than giving to other people. Okay, so this may be something you have been struggling with for a while, but in the month of November you are going to be working through this and learning how to choose yourself and do what is best for you. Okay, pile 4, that is all that I have for you. If this reading has resonated, let me know down below how I did. What plans do you have for the month of November? Are you excited? What you got going on? Thanks so much for tuning into my frequency. I will see you in the next one. Peace.